Hello, everyone, and welcome to yet another episode of this podcast where we interview healers and coaches to spread awareness about these wonderful modalities that these healers and coaches give us to transform our lives and to make us become better versions of ourselves. My name is Kavya. I'm a certified cord cutting healer, and today I have the pleasure and the honor of welcoming Hima Bindu. Hima is a software engineer turned passionate life coach and energy healer. Uh, I met her in the summit that we attended in October of 2024, and we had an instant connect. And I remember she was also my roommate, so we ended up sharing a lot of conversations, and there was a beautiful, energetic connect I felt with her during that connection that we had. And today she's here to enlighten us about this entire industry, her journey, and how can a commoner benefit from healing modalities. And we'll have a lot of interesting conversations with her. First of all, let me welcome you, Hima. Thank you so much for agreeing to do this interview here. It feels wonderful to have you here at the session with us.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Kavya.
Wonderful. So let me start by asking you, Hima, if you could just tell us something about yourself and your journey. Where did it all start, and what brought you into this space? Just let us know.
Yeah, sure. And first of all, thank you so much for giving these opportunities to introduce myself and the viewers also and everybody. Uh, and thank you so much for this opportunity that I'm going to share about myself, how this life transition journey and about my healing journey. Okay, so I'm Hima Bindu. I'm from Hyderabad, Andhra. My mother tongue is Telugu. By professionally, I'm a software engineer. I'm working in a very good, amazing organization as an senior consultant. And I started my journey in the 2022 as a life coach actually. First, I have entered like taking normal sessions, how to live in present moment instead of thinking always about the past. That is where my thoughts started, and I have attracted some of the amazing mentors who can handhold and who can guide me in the life. Okay, so that is where my life transformation coaching. That is 10. And later on, I have attracted the healing modalities. There are many modalities in the world, but I have done Reiki Grandmaster, card cutting, and also Akashic record access. These things I have done. Energy healing, one of the best healing modalities. These things I have done, and now I am a certified life coach and healer by taking sessions of these healing modalities. Yeah, this is what just by passion I'm doing this work and helping to the people.
Okay, wonderful. So, Hima, what brought you into this space? You mentioned that you wanted to start living in the present and not to stay in the past. If you could let us know, because not everyone gets attracted to healing, not everyone comes into this space as people. What attracted you to become a part of this journey? If you can let us know briefly.
Yes. Attracting means, first of all, something. Everybody having that power. Even everybody knows, even scientifically also, most of the people used to say that everyone used to take the birth with the same IQ. There is no difference between human, gender, all these things. But the thing is, how we are receiving that guidance is important. That thoughts, what kind of thoughts you are getting and how you are implementing. In the same way, I have so many thoughts in my mind. Why, as human, we used to think about always past or either future? This is my question. I'm blessed to have this question because of that question. I'm transformed my life so much. Energetically, I'm also changing my people also, my family. Attracting these kind of modalities is the thought I had received. The strong belief is I don't want to stay in the past. That is my thought. That is one thing I want to stop myself, because I had realized last few years back, if someone is not there in front of him, but I used to think about those people only which have happened in the past. That is my kind of issue I'm facing. I don't want to be that kind of person where I can go for therapy, I can consult like psychologist, all these things. Because I'm very much clear. This is my own mistake. No one is doing the mistake. This is my own mistake. So first I have to change myself. That is where I I got that thought. Then I have attracted one of the program with one of the mentor, life transformation coaching. That is first thing I have done. Later, after some months, that is only about like reaching the goals, how you can set the goals, how you can achieve your goals, how you can achieve goals in your professional life, career, relationship, all these things. But my issue is something different. I had realized that no, not only life transformation coaching, only simply about the reaching the goals, all these things, but something we need to work on. We have to erase that past which has happened from so many years. That is the thought I came to know about the first inner child healing modality, where we can work on our childhood issues. There are so many people facing a lot many issues at the childhood only, but we don't focus on it because we don't know how to solve all those things. The childhood is different. Parents used to take care of us, but we don't worry about those problems. But those kind of issues hitting us as an adult, that is a major thing we have to work. When I got this realization, I thought, let me work on my childhood traumas, childhood issues. Like I said, I have grown up to my 10th class along with my grandparents. So my entire my childhood, I had missed my parents. They used to come very often, like 3 months, 4 months. Used to stay with me like 1 week or 10 days. These kind of things used to happen. So that missing feelings are never leaving me. That love I didn't expect, whatever love they are sharing within 1 week or 10 days, that I want for an entire year, which I didn't receive in my childhood. So where I had realized that healing parents, healing myself, healing childhood trauma is most important if I want to get good life in my adult life, like good marriage life, good relationship with husband, in-law, society, and good career opportunities, attracting so much of money, earning my own, all these things want to happen. First, I want to heal my childhood traumas. Because those trauma, I had realized that it literally consumes so much of my energy. I'm unable to focus on present. That is the reason I used to live in the past. When I came to know that one, I simply thought I have to work on myself. This is no one is responsibility. This is my own responsibility. So that is one point my career started as a healer. And I started learning cord cutting in the same way, and Akashic recording access, and also Reiki Grandmaster I have done. That I want to balance my emotions every minute. So this point I have started my journey in 2022.
Amazing, Hima. One of the things that is capturing my attention very strongly is the fact that you said, I have questions. I realized that I don't want to live in my past or in the future, and I want to live in the present. And I want to take up responsibility for the journey forward for myself to become a better person. Nobody else is coming.
Yes,
I
yes,
think
it
these are
comes.
very, very important things for people to realize somewhere, because we either live in a place of blaming the people in our life, or we blame God, or there's
Mm.
always an external person who is not doing what they need to do, as a
Yeah,
result of which life is bad for us. But I think the
yes,
minute you take up responsibility for your life, things
yes,
start to transform as people. So for a lot of people who are watching this, I would also talk about especially women or housewives or working women also for that matter. I say women because a lot of women get connected to healing modalities more than men in some form.
yes.
But to people in general, how do you think they can take up responsibility for their own life? They don't have to become part of the healing modalities or anything, but how do they take up responsibility for their life according to you?
Okay. So It's not a like as a healer I'm saying, as a woman I'm saying, as a married person, mother to son, I'm saying. I used to say to the people, when we are hurting others, just check it yourself. What kind of hurts you are feeling at present? Then only some hurtful things are going on within yourself. Then only you are able to hurt others. That I had realized.
Yeah. But
Even I used to my mother-in-law. When she is saying something, I'm like Kavya. I'm not saying now these words. Like few 10 years back, I used to think about her when I got married 15 years back. When I came very newly to this family, when they are saying something, my in-laws, I used to think about them. Why they are saying to me without my mistake. This this is one thing everybody, most of the like housewives used to face this kind. I have not done any mistake, but my in-laws are used to point out me.
mm,
I have not done anything, but my husband or wife used to point out all these things. Even boys used to face in-laws ka issues, means wife side parents used to they used to create so many problems to them. I'm not like gender wise, I'm not differentiating here. Everybody having their own way, like their perception different from others.
yeah,
Okay, but I used to think about them. Maybe they are having different thoughts about me. That is the reason they are hurting me. Maybe they are having so much of love on their son or daughters. They are worrying about me as a new person, how I'm going to take care of their family.
yeah,
That is the reason they are hurting me. I used to think these things, but in the healing modality, the same thing I learned. Hurt people, hurt people. When we are going through so much of hurt feelings, then we easily can hurt others.
right,
If you want, whoever watching this video can check themselves. When we are having a lot of anger within us, then our children, they are doing good thing or whatever bad thing, immediately we used to scold them.
yeah,
Because that is way of expressing our angry. It's not like that they are doing something wrong, but we have so much of anger within us. That is this is kind of like part of the game. We need to understand our feelings, how we are. Here healing helps a lot. Normal people and the person who is taking healing, there will be a lot of difference. Normal people
right,
cannot handle their own feelings, and they used to express someone the other way. Maybe that problem creates bigger thing within the family, maybe small thing within that. That entire whole day may spoil between the couple or family
yeah,
because of small issue. That issue also which we are going through internally, it's not like outside persons.
yeah,
So that is the thing. Everybody, I'll say that if you want to bring change, first you have to bring change within yourself.
right,
There is no responsibility. In-laws are not loving me, husband is not loving me, wife is not loving me, family issues. And even career issues also same thing. Not getting career opportunities. That interview failed. Not that interview failed. This is we are having lack of confidence us. Otherwise, we are having so much of negativity. We are having so much of angry that job we are doing for only for survival purpose, but not loving. That is the reason we started, when we lost that interview, we started hating others.
right.
So we want to observe exactly what kind of we are going through those feelings, and we have to work on those feelings. The moment you can start bringing change within yourself.
Um,
This is one thing I can say to the people. If you want to change, don't blame others. Just start from your step only. Yeah.
Amazing, Hima. So you spoke about how you can start taking charge of your own life and taking responsibility for yourself. And very beautifully, you mentioned the difference between someone, a healer specifically, but someone who has understood these things versus someone who is getting stuck in that situation
Yes.
and blames everyone else. You're not able to take another perspective of that situation because you're somewhere very deep in that place. So, whether a person takes up healing or not, are there some everyday things that you think they can do? Maybe writing a little bit of gratitude could be one thing.
Mm,
Some practical one or two things that they can do. Let's say they are in a very angry state at some particular moment. They're blaming
mm.
someone, they are crying, they're very deep in some emotion. What are some small things they can do at that point or on a daily basis as a ritual that they can gain better control over these emotions and their day-to-day issues?
Yeah. I can say to the people, I'll give you my own example. I have started writing the gratitude last 1 year back. When I came to know gratitude changes everything, then I want to see that magic.
Mm.
I started writing. In that gratitude 21 days practice, there is one exercise where we have to write about three people only good things.
Mm.
When I started that practice, I have mentioned about world things, about my husband, about my in-laws, because where I can say like there is no good rapport with them to me, because their perception and looking at me is different. The way I'm looking at them is different. They are not my pen book and want to write about the good things, anything about them. Means that angry is stopping me looking at the person in the good way.
Right.
In one person, whoever in this entire world, they are humans. And I'm also a human. I'm not perfect and they are also not perfect. But I'm good in my circle, they are good in their circle.
Right.
When I want to write one person, I'm unable to write the good things about one person. Means I'm not even considering them as a humans, accepting their mistake they have done to me or to others, whoever. I'm just giving my family as one example here.
Right.
So when I know about that, when I literally felt very sad about myself only, because my brain process not allowing to see good things in the people. They're also
Mm.
having so many good things. So
Right.
when I taken like small exercise, I have done like 3 times of taking deep breath, and I started focusing on their life. The moment I have entered marriage, who are they? And today, who are they? 15 years journey. So the moment I have entered, they are so happy and they have worked a lot for their kids. And they have done, they are like farmers only. They are farmers actually. So they have done so many hard work to grown up their child in good manner and to make them study well,
Right.
to offer good life to them. This is a good thing for them actually.
Right.
But my looking at way different again because I came in between them. So I understood that we have to change the way how we are looking at the persons.
Right.
We should not focus on negativity. We have also have to focus on good things, positive. Every person is must have one some positiveness also. That is the moment I have started looking at them in a positive way. Then that anger, whatever it is there, they have done something to me, that started reduced. I have started paying so much of gratitude, and my in-laws loves my husband a lot. So when I'm seeing them in a positive way, that change has happened within me. That positiveness also started growing within me. Then what I required here, other than this, I
Right.
want to be happy, right,
Right.
with my life.
Yeah.
So that gratitude brings me. That moment, I have created strong belief within me. We have to see looking at the people only in a positive way.
Yeah. I think
Main
as
point
you're
is,
saying this, it probably is one of the hardest things to do at a really angry moment, right?
it's really hard. It's really hard. I thought that day exercise I don't want to do it because I'm not finding anything.
Yeah.
But when I started focusing on in depth, the moment I have entered how their life and before how others used to tell about them, all these things, na, then I got some good within them. So the changing of thoughts within me brings so much of happiness. Then I started, okay, this is a one thing we need to work on. Instead of focusing on only negative things and blaming they have done to me and they said some hurtful words towards me, all these things. Why can't we focus on good things what they have done to even for children or for society, whoever. Of course, they have not done anything for me, but they have done something to my husband,
Right,
something to my son. Why I am unable to focusing in that way?
right, right.
That is the thing. Everybody has to think about this thought, and if you create for yourself, it brings lot many changes in your life also. Because that perception, seeing the people entirely changed.
Amazing,
It's not about the family and all, even it's about the society also.
amazing. Yeah,
Just focusing on every day all the positiveness, that change brings a lot of happiness within yourself and also in your life also. You
amazing,
start attracting so many positiveness and happy kind of situations, and everybody respecting you so much. That respect, love you will experience.
amazing, amazing. Hima. So I remember one of my mentors used to say this that a lot of people in the world are living generally the way they are living, not thinking about gratitude or any of these things. But she says when you write gratitude every day, or when you feel like you're in a lot of gratitude every day, for God up there, you light up.
Mhm.
And then he's like, okay, so my children have lit up, people who are in gratitude. Now let me give them more. So it's like a direct sign to God by lighting a light within yourself. So beautifully she mentioned this. I think it makes a lot of sense that you're saying. The more in gratitude we stay,
Yeah, we have to be gratitude for everything also, but the thing is we won't focus on it.
right?
Even money related also. By God grace, somewhere I'm blessed, Kavya, because even from my childhood, I'm so happy about money. And I won't worry about that. I don't have all these things also. My parents used to say, you never worry about this one and you always used to spend money. But after I came to know how powerful enjoying with money, then I felt that, oh, literally by birth I have this qualification.
Right,
So thing is, whatever we have, that we have to be very happy with that.
right,
Always by seeing others, feeling jealous, it nothing won't change with our life.
right,
Only one thing will change when you are happy with your life.
right.
So feeling jealous and whatever you have, you are forgetting. And instead of feeling happy, seeing others, oh, they got up ready and they are wearing so much of jewelry and they are purchasing some properties, all these things, all these negative thoughts won't work for ourselves, for our life.
Right,
What we are doing today is so much important. And even if you spend single rupee, how you are spending with a lot of happiness or with sad you are spending,
right.
and how you were thinking about the people in your day-to-day life. Just to start with the day-to-day life only. We no need to think 10 years back what is happened
Right.
and what is going to happen after 10 years like this. No need to happen. No need to think. Only day-to-day life. What we have done today with a lot of good intention.
And again, and one of my other mentors used to say this: whenever you spend money, say thank you.
Yes.
Whenever money comes in, say thank you. So he used to call this as a principle called arigato in, arigato out, which is
In
thank you
Japanese.
in and thank you out. So when you say this somewhere, you won't hate the money that's going.
Yeah.
You say it's going for a good cause. If I'm
Mm.
buying something, it's going for a good cause. And 10 times more money will come to me when I say the thank you that I'm saying. So I think very beautifully said. Be very mindful of the money that you're spending also. Don't
Yeah.
curse. If you're paying EMI, don't complain. EMI is buying you something, it's giving you something,
Yes,
right?
correct.
So the more you feel happy about these things. Very nice, very beautifully said.
Everybody used to say this word. Even last 28th also, when we used to get the salaries on 28th. When I'm coming on lift, I have seen, of course, in October we got the hike. When I'm coming on the lift, there is one person, means I think he's maybe unmarried. He told me that he joined that my organization very newly. He didn't get the final settlement amount, so he got very less amount. I think he said that he is telling to other boy. He said that my half of the salary gone for EMI.
Mm,
Salary came and gone.
mm,
I have very less amount now. I am waiting for final settlement. He is so much of sad that half of the salary went for him. I just laughed at him. I want to tell him, but we cannot take so much of closeness for unknowing people. So I thought this is what the people used to change the mentality about the especially money.
right,
See, we are spending money. We are taking the loans, maybe for a house, maybe for car, bike, or something. That is our dream. That is the reason we are taking loans. We are not say taking the loans and we are spending like we are going foreign trips and coming and sitting on it. We are purchasing something, then we are taking.
Yeah,
That is the first thing we need to consider, and we should thankful that we have the capabilities.
yeah,
Then we are getting this kind of salary.
absolutely.
I used to think in such a way only. See, if I'm not capable, I don't have good thoughts, or I'm not capable to work like 8 hours, 10 hours. I don't have qualification. Then how can I earn lakhs of rupees per month?
Correct.
And I'm very every day paying so much of gratitude.
Right.
Thank you so much making me so energetically.
Right.
That is the reason I'm working today. I'm completing work.
Yeah.
That is the reason my manager is so happy, and he is giving me good feedback, and I'm getting good hikes, good salary. All these things happening. This is kind of cycle.
Right. So the
Yes.
more positivity you generate, the more
More
positivity
positivity
there
we
is in
have
the
to
world.
focus. In general, we never focus. In general, like we all salaried people only. The moment salary comes, the moment EMI is deducted, then we feel, oh my God, EMI is deducted. This is general, universal thought. Everybody salary coming, going, coming, going, coming, going. But why it is coming that we have to focus.
And why it is going also we have to focus.
Yes, why it is going. First, I have to think, yes, I have so much of capable, I have so much
Correct.
of knowledge. That is the reason I'm earning here. And I'm so blessed to have my home, to have my car. I'm capable to pay these EMIs.
Right. Absolutely.
Yes, that
Very
kind.
nice. Uh, very nicely said.
Every
So,
day I'm spending the moment, even today also I have spent a lot of money. Then my sister said that money, even I felt sad little moment, how I'm going to treat next 15 days, I'm going to Tirupati, how I'm going to expense all these things. Then immediately I have changed my thought.
right.
Universe is going to me somewhere, and thank you so much for giving this money, and I'm spending so lot of money here.
Right.
But Kavya, one thing we have to remember here. Saying these words are so much easy for you, maybe for me also, because we are already into track of healing
Mm,
negative thoughts.
right.
But general people cannot say thank you when they are spending.
It's a little difficult. Yeah.
That negative thoughts stops them. That negativity towards money hit them, and they immediately feel sad after spending so much of money.
Mm, mm,
They cannot see the positivity very easily unless and until they have to heal their negative thoughts. Because healing the negative thoughts is something like cleaning the room, cleaning the house only.
right.
How we used to clean our home 15 days or 1 month home and creating good positivity at home. In the same way, in our body also, we have to heal that negativity so that it will create the space to focus on positivity.
So everyone very quickly come and join me, Hima, or any other healers and clean up all the negativity that is there in your mind and life.
Yes.
Absolutely. Super. So, Hima, they say that for any average person, right, beyond a particular age or in general right now, a lot of people are health conscious,
Mm.
and everyone knows that in order for you to keep yourself fit, you need to do some form of exercise. It could be gymming, yoga, dancing, any form of movement to keep yourself fit as a person. Also, eating healthy, sleeping on time, getting 8 hours of sleep. Now it has become very common that everyone or most people do some form of exercise to take care of their body. So it's like a basic requirement now. So, like this, what are some basic requirements for a person in terms of healing? Somewhere we have realized that inner child healing for everyone, even if you've had a good childhood, is
Mm.
still a must, so that we don't carry forward any generational traumas or anything that is sitting with us negatively. So beautifully, we all experienced womb healing in the
Yes,
summit. How
yes,
beautiful that was for all of us. So,
yes.
what are some basic healings that everyone should go through so that they emerge as better people and the next generation that they have produced are also in a good state of mind? What would you recommend?
My recommendation is strongly inner child healing only. This is for everyone because how the feelings actually,
Mm,
how we feel because of someone, some teacher, maybe because of our parents, society, neighbors. Someone is every negative thought created within us, and that we are carrying our entire life. Suppose when somebody hurt me at the age of 10 years when I'm playing with a group of children, then that hurt carrying my entire life. Okay. This is inner child healing works not only the feelings when we are humans, it also works how our parents felt when we are in their womb. Means what kind of relationship both are having. It is loving or hating each other, or maybe that they don't want this carriage, but still we have taken birth, or what kind of feelings they are going to. That also impacts and decides our life, how it is going to design. When I came to know this one, then where we have to start work on, is that adulthood? No, I had realized that no, it is not adulthood. It is something childhood we have to work. And other than this, we have to work on our home also. When I was in my mother's home, how she felt, that is also deciding my life. How I'm going to live, what kind of life I'm going to live, and what kind of persons are coming in my life. This is also depends upon the way how my mother carries her feelings and the way my father carries his feelings. Means how they both used to look at the society.
Right.
Whether people are so much positive, whether people are so much negative, we cannot trust to the people. How they have this, how they are leading their life. Those things also impacting my life.
Right.
So when I came to know that, when I strongly recommend everyone to work on in their life only,
Mm,
that is inner child healing.
mm,
This is for everybody. Even though, you see, now as a healer, I have created this much of awareness, right? So when I recommend to someone, even though they are carrying their pregnancy, still we are living in the society. One day we are so much of happy and energetic. Maybe the other day we hurt by somebody, and we are feeling so much low.
right.
This low confidence, this feeling of low,
Mm,
this hurting by others, we have to secure from that negativity. That is where inner child help us.
right. So by what age can someone start this? Is it by 10 years old, 15 years old, 18, 20,
It
25?
is
What age is?
like normal general age 18 above will recommend,
Okay.
like 19, completion of 18, 19 at the age of 20. From that age, we can start taking the healing. Even my own example, how much we are sharing love presently, not like I was like I born in the 80s. So that time is different, and present children are different. We are offering them whatever they want. We thought that is the love we are showing on them.
Yeah.
But energetically, how we are connecting, that is most important to everybody. Of course, I'm giving lot many things to my son, but when I'm not available by sharing love to him, what is the use of spending money? What is the use of giving lot many gifts to him? Is that gifts will give you the love only 5 minutes or 10 minutes, but the real life which I'm sitting with them, sitting with my son, sleeping when before sleeping, having some conversation, these things helps to the child to create lot of energetically connecting, energetically creating that love between us, between parents and son.
That
That
was
helps.
yeah, that was actually my next question to you that uh, today in the generation in which we are currently, and I'm specifically focusing on women because I remember Nityavani had once mentioned that it'll be wonderful for the entire world if there was one healer in every family.
Yes,
And
absolutely.
somewhere I feel it is women who are mostly connected to the healing modalities that we're seeing. And I feel strongly about this point, so I thought I should bring it forward and ask you this question. Nowadays, you see, there's so much of either lack of information or a total sense of confusion that women are generally facing in terms of should I have children at this particular age? Should I continue with my job? What kind of parenting should I do for my child? Should I listen to my mother or my in-laws? Do I need do it on my own? But I don't have the resources. There are nuclear families. So there's a lot of confusion around parenting and how to raise a child. How does a woman manage all of this? And what kind of relationship should she share with her child, according to?
See, Generally, we used to heard from so many people, we have to balance our life, professional life, personal life. Then only we'll get the time to take care of family, all these things. But how we are balancing? Are we balancing physically and by giving the money? Okay, spending to the family and we are earning, we are spending to the family, we are spending for our career growth, all these things. But in ourselves, energetically, how we are balancing, that is most important. Here, I will recommend, not everybody cannot take these healing modalities, cannot accept themselves to enter here. They feel that I don't have any issue. No, I don't want to heal anything. Even my own sister used to say that kind of thing. Akka, why you are doing all these things? We don't have any issues. I said that it is not about the issues. It is about how we are living our day,
mm,
how we are connecting yourself with your day-to-day life energetically with lot of love, or generally as a human, that's the reason we are eating 3 times and we are taking bath and we are going for office and we are getting salary. What is kind of love we are living? I have one client, Kavya, and she is working in my organization only. She mentioned that I came here to take care of my children. My husband somewhere outside of country, he's staying. Um, I'm unable to manage now.
mm,
I'm going to office and taking care of children. I have so much of stress I'm feeling. Still, I want to do job because I don't want to go and stay with along with my husband, all these things.
mm,
So I said that why you are not balancing this life? Because she's feeling so much of rush in their work.
right.
She herself creating thought that, oh my God, I have to wake up morning, I have to go to office, and office I have a lot of work, and again in the evening, all these things, these kind of thoughts, she herself creating so much of mess.
Mm,
That clarity we have to bring in our thoughts, first of all.
mm,
Why we are doing this? Why we are taking care of children? Is that you are feeling like this is a responsibility or lovingly you are doing?
right,
When you feel only responsibility, you feel only burden only.
right.
But when you do it loving, then it will change and it will create so much of clarity. You don't feel stress here. That is what last 1.5 year I'm enjoying my own office life, my coaching sessions, and my family time also.
You're creating
Because
that.
when you do it lovingly, there is no word of stress here.
Right.
I have suggested this one to take Reiki healing or life coaching also. Reiki healing is also one of the best healing modality where you have to work, you can work on your own emotions, the way how we are feeling towards the stress, depression, and confusion state, and there is no clarity of thoughts what to do. And you yourself creating so much of mess, thinking about all the things that you are only doing
Right. Right.
and taking you yourself feeling that so much of burden I am facing and no one in the world are not facing.
Right.
I'm only the person facing all these kind of things. This one thought biggest myth I can say. Everybody used to feel that oh my God, I have lot many problems.
Mm,
We have to strongly accept that everybody having their own problems. Not only single person is, we cannot say we don't have any issues. Someone the other way. Maybe this route, somebody having career issues, somebody having relationship, somebody having physical health issues, all these things. But balancing emotions is most important, whatever the issue if you take. So Reiki healing helps you a lot. It works each and every emotion. Energy healing can do, have to do by everyone. This is their own interest. But Reiki healing is not like that. When I have taken Reiki level 1 and level 2, this is completely for my family. I have taken this healing modality. Because when I heal myself, I can also heal them by giving Reiki energy to them, by connecting them with them energetically, and so that they can balance their own life also,
I
their
think
own emotions and their professional life.
I think you also mentioned your son loves taking
Yes,
healing,
yes, yes, yes,
taking healing from
yes.
you.
If you go and see my Instagram, there is one video. I have asked my son, when I'm giving Reiki and what is the change you observe. He told me that he started focusing on studies
Wow,
and memory power also increased, and he started getting good marks in math subject, all these things.
amazing. So
Why
all
these things are
students,
happening? Yeah. Because I started working on my son. Suppose my son is studying ninth class now. If you go to the studies related, we parents will put so much of force, study well because your next year you are going to write board exams and later inter, then your future will start.
yeah,
The life of the steps will begin from 10th only,
right.
step by step.
Yeah.
So
So
that kind of force we used to put here.
yeah, so for all students who are looking at improving your math skills, everything, consider Reiki healing. It is going to help you focus a lot better on your studies as a person.
What we are healing here, we are healing that stress
Yeah,
they are feeling and they don't want to study, and people used to force us. Even I am, even I am used to force him, but immediately I'll change my thoughts and I'll start convincing him very lovingly to study well, all these things. But that patient, that positivity first comes from parents only.
right.
It will comes to the students. First, parents has to create this awareness within them.
Absolutely. So, Hima, we spoke about women and what kind of roles they have to juggle in the world, right? In career also, family also, the stress with that, taking care of children, and all of this. Let's talk about what kind of difficulties men go through. No, I don't think we talk very much about it in general because men also don't express themselves that much. Somewhere they feel, that either the space is not there for that, or if they express themselves, they may seem as weak. Right? So,
Hmm.
what kind of problems do you think men are facing that we don't know about, and what can we do to help our men?
No, here it will comes to the feelings and thoughts. First, there is no gender. Differentiation of gender is only by physically, but mentally everybody is same, first of all. But by looking at the guys, men's will feel that if they will cry or they will feel any stress, all these things. We used to say that, can't you handle this one? Why you are feeling so much? You are a boy. You have to handle this.
Yeah.
These limiting beliefs we have created at our age in the childhood, as a parents, even grandparents, they have created. These are not thoughts only. These are completely our beliefs, how we are looking at them. They are also having same equal amount of feelings how woman is going through, and they are also having same equal amount of problems, career issues. And girls used to say, I have the problem with the in-laws,
Hmm.
but boys won't say. But in literal, there are lot many boys say facing so many issues from the wife parents. They are also having in-laws issues, but the thing is they won't express it much.
Yeah.
Of course, as formality means our Indian society, woman used to go to others' home. That is the reason she will say express a lot because she has to adjust so much thing. But men related it won't come. But still, problems are equal to anyone, and feelings, thoughts to equal to anyone. Everyone has to work on this one if they want to have good life. See, this one thing I heard from so many colleagues and friends also. Oh my God, my wife creates so much of mess, Hima madam, today. So I came to office. I don't want to stay at home. I came to office. I used to ask them what she has done. Did you do anything to her?
Hmm.
Then they simply laughed at me. Again, they will say that, ma'am, you are always supporting women. I said that there is no, I will frankly say to everyone, there is no gender differentiate here but for the feelings and thoughts related. Everybody is same. First, instead of blaming others, my final word is start changing. Don't blame always women's only. When she's shouting, just look at you also what you have done to her before that. So I tell you one example here. Even I used to share to my husband a lot. I heard this particular sentence and teachings from the Tony Robbins, international speaker. I have attended one of the boot camp. In that relationship related, he told me one thing. Stop criticizing each other.
Right.
If you want good relationship, good husband and wife relationship, and the kind of love you want to share to the your children, so that your children creates so much of love within him, and that person also started loving society, and he creates another beautiful life with another lady or person, wife or anyone.
Right.
So first, stop criticizing each other.
Right.
Even that is particular joke also. That particular joke creates a small 0.00% of hurt feeling within him or her.
Right.
That grows when days are going. Maybe today's like example. Today my husband hurt me by saying simple criticizing me. Maybe my cooking is bad, all these things. But that hurt feelings start growing within me. Maybe after 10 days or 15 days, I'll blast like anything.
Yeah.
Then fighting will start happening within us. Then that love, where is that love? There is no love. So stop criticizing. I literally, the day my mind blocked. Oh my God, we all feel that this is simple commenting each other.
Mm.
We loved each other also for that comment.
Yeah.
But that hurt feeling, the moment someone says about you, that hurts when it is growing, creating the angry on husband or wife.
Yeah.
That is one thing we need to stop. If you really want a good relationship, just stop criticizing my wife is like that, my husband is like that. Then see the magic how this is going to work. Just observe it like 7 days and how love grows between couples.
Amazing. I think you're also helping us reduce the divorce rates in the country.
Yes. My husband is like every minute he used to criticize me, Kavya. Maybe that kind of hot feelings. When I got married, I used to love each other. Then slowly, when we are together, our travel is going, then it started hurting me.
Yeah.
What is this person for everything he, even today he used to tell me, but I started used to tell him, no, don't criticize like that because this word hurting me.
Right.
Now that awareness created me, then that started changing me also. I stopped somewhere criticizing him also
Right.
by written. Even he is saying something to me and I used to say something to him, that I have stopped.
Amazing. So much of empowerment we are getting because of the work that we are doing. Amazing, Hima. So you've spoken to us about inner child healing, the way it helps you let go of either the past or the worries of the future. We've spoken about Reiki healing, where it helps you get emotional balance and a sense of a lot of healing energy is transmitted throughout your body. I want to understand this next powerful healing modality called Akashic, which I think when I experienced it, it blew my mind. And I've still only just started, but the kind of power it has to deepen us as people is just amazing. So, what is this Akashic records, and uh, why is it important for people to know? May not be everyone, but why is it important for people to understand more about themselves as people? If you could just give us an understanding of Akashic records.
Yes. Actually, these many years, somewhere I heard about the healing, all these things, but every modality is a new to me because I'm more into doing pujas and believing in God. Something one day, one fine day, good thing will come to me. That is my like that is my own sentence. Every time I used to think,
Mm.
good will come to me. That's it. That is my own sentence. But living negativity and want to live in the present and I want to enjoy my everyday life. That is where healing started. And some questions and there is no answers in this world. Everybody, of course, so many people are having questions. Even my own family members, I used to heard from so many people. Why these siblings only God given to me? Why these kind of family given to me? Why I'm so unlucky to have this kind of people,
Mm.
this kind of partner in my life? Why I didn't born in that family?
Mm.
They are so good. why that person didn't become brother to me.
mm,
He's so much loving his sisters, brothers, and the people whoever are having my as a siblings, they are not at all loving me. These kind of questions, especially blood relation related, we have so many questions. Why me? Why me? What I have done, so much of past very bad karmas. That is the reason today I am struggling because of my own family.
right.
And the like kind of qualification I am having, maybe people didn't study at the right time. Later on, they started having lot many problems, and they used to feel so much of guilt throughout their life. Why me? I didn't study well that time.
Mm,
When everybody's studying,
mm,
I'm only the person didn't study. Why this has happened to only? So this Akashic is completely related to the there is no blood relation here. This is like soul. So Akashic is related to the completely individual soul. This is me who has taken birth to my parents and who is having my sister. No one decided. This is God decided. And I have taken birth to my parents. And my appearance is like this.
mm,
And even for looking also, why I'm not so beauty like others. If my own example, like I used to feel that why I'm not so white in color like others. I used to feel why I'm so black. Because my uncles, aunts, everybody used to comment me on my color from my childhood, literally. So I used to feel why I'm not like even my sister is better than me. My color only my everybody is so white, including my own sister also. But I don't know. This has happened. When I used to think that why me only, when somebody is commenting me, oh God, why you have given me this kind of color to me? But who can give me this answer? But how can we cut the karmic connections with these people? Because I don't want to continue these karmic connections with the wrong people only. Even I don't know whether I'll take next birth or not.
right.
But now, as a human, now I have taken birth as a human. Now I want to cut the karmas with these people. Even some wrong people are entering again in my life. They should not create any disturb to me.
Mm,
Or even if I'm meeting the people who I don't want to meet, I should not feel about. My day should not go for the others.
right.
My life should not waste for others
Right.
by thinking about the wrong people. This is one thing I have attracted for the Akashic records. Here, Akashic records helps to go through your past lives. And this is not like that we are creating our own. This is simply guidance. We'll get what kind of good deeds or bad deeds we have done in our life, and that effects shows in the current life also.
Right.
Means, for example, in my life, Akashic changed a lot change because I'm the person having lot of fear within me.
Okay.
The fear is like if I want to share something good to my parents also, I used to feel stuck. That fear used to hurt me. No, don't share Hima anyway. No one listen to you.
Mm,
Okay, I don't share anything. But because of that thing, I have lost so many things in my life.
mm,
When I learned this one, when I started accessing my past, why I'm the person having this kind of fear? And the person who has taken birth along with me, my sister, my younger sister, she's so brave, sharing anything to anyone. My own parents also, I won't feel comfortable to share something to them.
right.
Suppose if I don't want to do anything, I cannot express it so strongly. No, dad, I don't want to do anything.
Right.
Because that fear, they used to say, no, Hima, do it, all these things. This someone is asking me one or two times, then I used to, okay, I used to say that. Even if I don't want to do,
Right.
because of that fear, I used to say so many things for the others.
Right.
So this is where Akashic records help me. And the current life changing is that fear, one, that negative emotion, that I felt that completely it has removed from my body. How I come across that changes is the way how I'm expressing my feelings, thoughts to the world. to my parents. If I want anything, mommy, I want this one, dad, I want this one. If I don't want anything, sharing that very clearly, no, I don't want this one.
Right.
With a lot of positivity. There is no forceful here. I myself, something pushing me and expressing. It's not like that. It's very smooth communication and expressing my feelings in front of a world.
Yeah. So somewhere
It is
you
something
get
I observe
pat
from others.
you get the patterns of your life, I
Yes.
think. And then
I get the patterns of life, what kind of who I am, what I have done, and the fear emotion, how it has created in this present birth,
right,
and how it is impacted. When I start accessing that one, like 10 to 15 days consistently, changes in the current life is like this. That fear reduces that negative emotion, and my life started changing, like expressing on right time about my thoughts and getting the good results and getting the love from the people.
I think it also gives you that form of clarity in terms of what do you
Yes,
need to do next as well.
yes,
Because
so
if
much
these
of
are
clarity.
if these are the patterns with which you have lived so many years, and maybe you're also repeating the same pattern in this life as well.
Yeah, when we are accessing now, we no need to remember also. We don't remember anything also.
Right.
If you ask me, Hima, what kind of pattern you have seen for fear, I didn't remember. But when I'm into meditation, when I'm accessing that moment itself, that kind of whatever the question I'm asking, that question I'm getting the result, I'm accessing that past life. Also, I'm getting the guidance in this current life, what I have to do.
Right. Right.
If you see my color related also, I told you from childhood I have faced so many things. Even nowadays, I in this through this session, through this video, I want to tell to everyone in the world, whoever watching this video, please stop saying to the people whoever dark. Don't say on the face that you are dark, or don't create FOMO. People dark, they don't look beauty, all these things. Because as a girls, especially girls, it hurts somewhere. And my life experience, my life entirely decided based on color only. But after I came to know what is important, color is just natural way we come. There is no particular, there is no tablets. The person should come in the white color also.
Yeah.
Everybody, it's a giving God's gift. Please treat to the people like that.
Yeah.
It's a God's who is deciding how they want to appear.
Yeah.
In this universe, like we cannot find same like Kavya, same like Hima Bindu, one more person. We are only single piece here. So this is God's choice how we have to should we must appear in this entire universe.
Absolutely.
Either color, face, short, long, whatever, everything decided by him only.
Yeah.
So don't blame to others. Start creating this awareness. What is important? That love is important. How that person treating others is important.
Absolutely.
The moment I started accessing about my color also, even why in my entire family I'm only the person having this kind of color, and everybody commenting me. That is the biggest worst thing I can say. Like commenting, I will receive it, but everybody commenting on same point is so much pain actually. That to which I cannot change. How can I change this one? This I bought it. That's it. There is no other way. So when I accessed about this one, I don't know how come that the thought itself has gone from me that I'm looking black, all these things, the way how I'm looking, all these things are gone from my entire my mind now, my
Mm.
feelings.
Mm.
Now wherever I'm going, I'm just looking, saying I'm so beautiful, and that positivity is created. And if someone says me anything, even my husband, if I'm getting ready, hey, what you have done, what you have applied, you are looking so beautiful. I used to say that yes, I'm looking so beautiful. That positivity is changed. Instead of feeling negativity, someone is commenting me, that positivity is changed. How this has changed because of that, all these negative emotions changed because of Akashic access only. Because here I also accepted somewhere something I have done wrongly also. to get this kind of life. All these people are commending me. In somewhere in past life, I heard these people also.
Right.
Now this is their choice. This is
Mm.
their turn now.
Right.
So I have to pay it off. So accepting is one more thing.
Okay.
Accepting the karma, that's it. And with these modalities, not only accepting the karmas, we can cut the karmic connections with these people. Suppose whoever commenting me on my color or anything, whoever hurting me, I can cut the karmic bond with these people, and my strong guidance and everybody, whoever Akashic reader they are doing, they won't carry the connection with, about these people in future,
Mhm.
in this current life, in the next life also.
Mhm.
That is the beauty of this modality.
So can Akashic readers also read other people's lives just like how they read their lives?
Yes.
Okay. So if a person comes to you and asks you,
Yes, clients used to come to take the consultancy that like what they are having major issues.
mm, mm,
Okay, like maybe their parents are not good, that their parents not at all supporting from their childhood, and maybe some people like taking care of my family. Even now, like my family, my husband is a pillar to their parents, their sisters, and why he is taken birth to become pillar to entire family.
right,
Means there are many people. Somewhere parents always supporting until their last breath to the children. Somewhere children's only taking care of everything and parents simply sitting and eating. And this is their karmas we have to pay it.
right,
That kind of thoughts, that kind of questions, if they want to know, they used to come majorly. Why me? Why I'm paying this kind of pain? Why I have taken birth to only paying off pain for others,
right,
working for others. I'm not happy. My money is going for everyone, but
mm,
I'm not happy in this life. All these major questions who cannot answer, they can come to us and they will come to us as a attunement Akashic reader. Will take like 5 to 10 days of time and we'll read their past life, what they have done and why their current life is like this, and we'll get the guidance and we'll share that guidance to the clients what they have to do in this current life and how they want to change.
mm,
It's also when I connected with them energetically, somewhere that positivity also transformed to them and their current life start changes.
amazing, amazing,
That is the Akashic recording access
amazing.
to the others.
So, Hima, now as you're saying this, because I'm also into Akashic, I'm able to believe everything that you're saying. Had you told the same thing to me 1 month ago, I would have said, what? You can access your life, you can access other people's lives. How is this possible? So, again, a lot of us of this generation, or maybe your Gen Zs and all of these people, there is no faith
Mm.
in any of these modalities. And in general, there is a lot of questioning about things like karma. If you say this to someone from 3, 4 generations ago, they would have believed and said, yeah, yeah, all of this makes sense. But somewhere we are all very disconnected from concepts like karmic bonds and all of this. All of us came into healing very accidentally, you can say. So for us, it's understandable. We are able to feel the energies, so we believe in it. But what about people who don't connect with these energies and they call it as either superstition or how do you how do we make people believe in the possibility of Akashic, etc., being true? So if you could just tell us.
So believing is first thing is there are so many people always arguing God is not there, our energy is not there, all these things. And so many people only believing on karma.
Mm,
Only karma means if you do good, good will come.
right,
That's it. There is no past life, all these things. Today we are doing good and tomorrow getting good, this kind. And there are some people who only believing on God and they are living their life. See, here is first thing I myself can say thanks to myself. I'm so blessed for attracting these kind of modalities. And people don't have the belief that something they has to work. Why they don't have the belief?
Mm.
They don't have the faith. I can say this is their trauma stopping them not to see good, not to believe on good things like God, universal energy, and getting guidance.
Mm.
Normally, everyone used to get guidance for everything,
Yeah.
but we are not accepting that guidance. And the trauma hitting us, you don't believe these things, you go with your flow, you are good.
Yeah.
That negative trauma creates so much of strong voice within the people, they cannot believe what we are saying.
Mm.
But at least start believing 1% will change the person's life. At least listen to the people what they are saying. Believing is also secondary. First listen to them and start thinking instead of only negative way, come into positive way. Why can't universal energy exist here?
Mm.
Why God is not exist? How we born? After death, how we are going? All these things. No one don't have the questions here. There are so many research. Even I have read so many books. I have seen so many English like
Podcast.
story kind.
Mm.
There are so many researches done after death where the soul is moving, but there is no answer. Only thing is, entire universe is believing we are reaching God.
Mm.
All these things, but still there are many people. Unfortunately, we have a lot of data available in the internet and taking, searching, and keeping all the things in the mind, and we are losing hope on life. We are losing faith. As you said, like 3, 4 generations, they are having a lot of faith on themselves, first of all. Whatever they are doing, that is a good. But nowadays, we ourselves don't have trust. We ourselves not believing. Uh, like maybe 2 years before, maybe this kind of person, no, working on ourselves, changing myself, how can my family problems will get solved?
Mm.
Someone has to change to love me. I'm loving them so much. Someone has to change. I'm also that kind of person. But this awareness we have to create it first. That awareness created and I have accepted that, then I started changing myself. If you can't accept it, then no one can help you to come out of your problems, to live your very happy life.
Absolutely.
One thing we need to remember, e- every human is deserved to live a happy life.
Mm.
But the way how we are accepting your guidance is most important.
Absolutely. Yeah.
If I'm sharing someone, suppose any one of the clients came me by seeing me on social media, they came and I have explained everything. If they don't want to believe, I cannot force them to believe it because somewhere something maybe he has to pay that karma. So that person is not ready to change their life.
Yeah.
That is one thing I had realized from so many people.
Absolutely.
If they have to pay that karma and they don't want to change that life, and I'm not responsible to make them realize and change it, all these things. I have created awareness, and that person has to accept that yes, this is true. Then that is the first step for changing themselves.
Absolutely.
That is a success step, actually, I can say.
Yeah. Somewhere I myself struggle quite a bit with the concept of God and, where does faith come into all of this? And because somewhere, we see negative more than we see positive.
Yes.
Because negative is a lot more visible. Now, if you ask a person, show me where is negativity, you can say wars are happening, this is happening, that is happening. But if you ask someone, show me God or show me good, it's a lot harder to perhaps show good things. I don't know, somewhere I feel this way. So I still struggle with the concept of whether God exists or whether there is of course, I'm a healer and I know what energies are and how they work and all of that. But then my logical mind still asks a lot of questions. You felt this, okay. Now I want to understand it, explain it to me. Now I'm blanking out. How can I explain universal energy to my mind? How can I explain cord cutting to my mind? So I still struggle with the concept actually as well.
See, first of all, logical mind won't accept anything
Mm,
because that logic should be very clear to understand. How we write the program
mm,
in the software, how we write the program.
mm,
It should be very clear and clear cut of instructions we are giving while writing program. That is the reason we are getting success of that application.
correct.
Everything is working. We have standard proper structure. We have course here. We learned and we are writing programs and we are getting success of apps, software. The same way, God also having all the structure, but how we are giving instruction to our mind is most important. Whether suppose you are walking on the road and someone came and shared you some good news,
Mm,
how you were taking that good news? Whether you are taking that good news very happily or you are searching negativity even that good news also. How we are treating this situation. Most of the people used to say bad in this house. Suppose if someone is got job and that person is saying my son got job, then immediately other person is saying that what he has done, he has not done anything, what he has given anything money to any. All these negative thoughts will come first, then later accepting, okay, anyway, your son got job.
mm,
Because this kind of negativity, that faith we lost.
mm,
Where is God? Everybody, all motivational, if you see Bhagavad Gita, if you see Sai Charitra, Quran, Bible, everybody used to say that God is within you only.
yeah,
Just go into deep and look at me, I'm staying with you only. But where we are seeing only physical external world. Internal world we are not seeing. Why we are unable to see? Because of these traumas only, because of this negativity. We want the proofs, then our logical mind is
believing.
approving and accepting. But for this universe, we don't have the proofs. Only thing is go and see internally within yourself, then you will find the answers. That your soul. See, my strong guidance, there are so many situations for me in my life. Some people do this Hima, then whether I'm accepting, then I'm going in good way. Whether if I don't accept, I'm going the wrong path. Like if my career related, when I'm struggling with the job and all, suddenly one day one of my friend called me. She told me that you just come back to Bangalore for job searching. I'll be with you. We'll both will get job. That is one guidance. Like I have believed on that day.
Mm,
God only has sent to me in this confusion state because I was so messed with lot many things. I don't know what to do. I was at home.
mm,
I don't know whether I have to go out, whether I have to study another thing, whether I have to. I don't want to do anything. Only taking care of family. What kind of step I need to take? I don't have any thoughts.
yes,
I was simply sitting, literally, just entire world is empty for me. Suddenly, someone the other way, she called me. She simply said only one word, you just come back to Bangalore. We both will search for job.
right,
That one thought, I thought immediately, I think God only sent these words to me that I have to step out for job.
yeah,
I have to go for that particular place so that I'll get the job.
yeah,
That guidance I had received with a lot of faith and I went there, I have succeeded.
mm,
If I thrown that words other side and what is the other path, I don't know. But what God has sent me, that is for my good.
yeah.
That belief makes me strong today and I am the person today.
Absolutely. I think somewhere,
So every person has to believe
yeah,
what is coming in their way.
yeah. I think somewhere we've all lost the ability to see magic or believe in that, the ability for miracles or
Yes.
universal connections to happen somewhere. I think getting in touch with that once more is a very important step. So while we
There
are
are
talking,
many people I used to come across. If I say anything, they used to feel anything. No, 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 why she is telling to me, what she is gaining with this one. What everybody used to gain. Nobody will gain money for sharing good things, good ideas. So with the good intention, we have to share, and also the other persons, whoever, they has to get believe on that guidance first of all.
absolutely.
So these things will start changing in common man's life, like by following the gratitude only and always searching for the good instead of bad, instead of negative within the person.
Yeah,
If we go any function or especially marriage, all these things, instead of spending so much of time on gossips,
yeah,
better to spend some time looking at the couple and how they got ready and what kind of beautiful life they are going to share, and the between two families also creating new rapport with a new community, new families, new formalities. So no one worries about all these things, only gossips used to go.
absolutely.
So just start changing this focus.
Superb,
That is something
Hima.
will works to the people.
Superb, amazing. While we are talking so much about the healings that have transformed our lives, the way we have developed and become the kind of person that we have become, I can't help but take a moment to pay gratitude to the amazing mentors that we've been gifted by the universe. So, do you want to share something or talk something about your mentors before we wind up our session?
My mentors, like they're also just like humans,
Hmm.
but the way transforming others people's life is amazing, amazing, amazing. It's not like that life transformation coaching is only about working on your goals, the way how you are ending, the way how you are getting, the way how you are changing your relationship. It's not only about that one. It's also about healing your own traumas.
Right.
That sentence, I just fall in love with that healing modalities, and my I frankly means I'll pay lot of gratitude with my mentor Amrita Kinal, and also my first mentor is Shilpa Singh. So I learned so much thing from these two people. Amrita Kunal, I have attracted to her only for saying that energetically we can change ourselves. Energetically we can connect to the people. That energy only brings positive people within life. That is words changed my life, and I have taken all these healing modalities. I used to feel, how come energy connect to the people?
Hmm.
Because our words will connect to, right? See, if I'm going some interview, I'm sitting, the way I'm speaking, the way I'm communicating with the interviewer, that is the most important for me because that is career related things and relationship also. The way I'm taking care of my family, the way I'm speaking with my in-laws, my husband, this is most important because I'm creating love, all these things. But what is my energy here?
Yeah.
Whether I have the fear about the interview, whether I have the hate about the organization, hate about the job, only survival purpose I want to do that. Whether I have hate to do anything for my family.
Hmm.
Today I don't want to work for them, but still there I'm working for them. All these things, negativity within me, but looking outside is so much happy. This won't works. When it works, when you changed energetically, that love has to share to someone by your energies only. So this awareness, mind blowing for me. I want to change myself energetically. It's not like that only positive mindset, always thinking about positive way, positive thoughts, or reading some books,
Hmm.
or even writing journaling also. But every cell of my body used to feel that positive energy. That is where I have created that. Okay, let me change myself. Let me change energetically, not by external world. That internal world of me has to change. So these modalities and every modality, inner child healing, Akashic, Reiki Grandmaster I have done. And this is one of the best thing. Within 3 to 4 days, you can observe yourself. You are like such an amazing person. Every cell, inch to inch of your body feels that positive energy with the Reiki. That is so much I love. I love actually I fall in love with Reiki. So I have become grandmaster also. Inner child healing. Every healing modalities I learned from her. Really, she's like God's gift to me. She came into my life.
Amrita, we love you. Thank you so much
Yeah,
for
we
coming here.
love you so much, dear. And the way we met her in Summit is something. Even that's the thought. But as I said to you previously, people used to come in our life. Something we have the meaning for that one.
Mm.
That is the reason only. See, in this crores of people, we are meeting only one or two people. See, Amrita is. I don't know where she is. I don't know you also where. But we connected. That energy we connected, right? So that's a great thing. And people coming into our life, that's something bringing change only. That is the reason only you are watching. See, I don't believe, I am also like kind of person. Frankly, when I have some meetings, if I feel very bored, I immediately open the Facebook and I'll just scroll it.
Yeah.
But when I joined Shilpa Singh program, the moment I joined Amrita Kunal's program, I felt that this is kind of guidance where I can change my life. That guidance, even people whoever watching this video also, it won't come simply to their inbox or notifications. It is something indicating also something they has to work and it is helpful to them.
Mhm.
That is these also come like kind of guidance for us that when you see in that way compulsory it brings some change here. Suppose when I got notification about the Amrita Kunal, if I ignore it, I won't be not here and my life won't be happy. But what I thought is when she is explaining, let me see what she is doing.
Absolutely.
Let me take some time for me. Let me spend some money only for myself instead of purchasing jewelry, instead of purchasing only dresses. Let me purchase what she is offering,
Yeah,
which I have to work on myself, which helpful to me. So I have given that try and I have changed myself.
absolutely. Amazing, Hima. So, as we come closer to the end of the interview that we are currently in, where do you see yourself in the healing space as you go forward? What is your journey forward as a healer, as a life coach? Where do you see yourself, let's say, in the next 5 years, 10 years, 15 years? Where are you going as a healer?
Yeah, next 5 years means slowly nowadays this thought started. I don't know. Again, it's kind of guidance and God's grace. Moving forward, I want to become full-time life coach and healer because it's not, it's money. Money we required everybody. I'm not degrading money is not important because I realized that money also important, but it's also to helping to the people. Okay, so I realized that every person need these healing modalities. They has to work on in their life, and everybody want to live very happy life.
Yeah,
We have the now human life. We are in this human form. We don't know about the future and all. Next where we are going, every form. But what we are doing today is most important. Living the day with a lot of happiness, positivity, with the good intentions, doing every work, sharing an idea to the people with a good intention, that is also most important. Because when I'm sharing something, if someone's life is changed, that is so grateful to me. These things changes a lot only for the healing modalities, not like only for reading motivational books, watching videos consistently. Even if you read Bhagavad Gita 100 times also, unless and until you have to come out of your own trauma, it won't gives you result. Even I am the person. Now I'm into reading of Sai Sachitra. Maybe this is like maybe seventh or eighth time. But the way I'm reading this time is completely different previously when I read that book. I read that book by believing on Sai, by believing on God, guide. But this time, my that energy connecting to the God is different. When I'm reading each and every sentence, it is guiding me something how I am living.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is the most important to everyone here. And also spend some time for yourself in a day, in a 24 hours, in a 12 hours of daytime, in a 12 hours of your work life. Spend at least 1 hour for yourself. Sit with your thoughts, sit with your feelings. If you are not ready to take any healing modalities, if you are not ready to take any coaching, all these things, don't worry. But at least give yourself 1 hour time and sit what kind of thoughts you are hitting. Sit how you are feeling. In a day, how you are feeling energetically. Are you feeling low, jealous? Are you feeling negativity? By seeing others, you are getting so much of angry.
Mm.
What kind of feelings you are going through. Sit
Okay.
with it, talk to yourself, and try to change your day. If you are at least 1%, one step you want to take, move forward, then take any healing modality. Here, as a life coach and healer, we are also not teaching the modalities and we are going somewhere. But like 3 months, 6 months, whatever the time we are giving to the clients, we are hand holding. Hand holding nowadays is most important.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, as a woman, my husband or my parents taking care of me. Okay, Hima, have you had the food? Going to office all every day they will check out me. But who will check about me? What thought I'm getting?
Yeah.
What kind of feelings I'm going through? This is me and my own responsibility. That hand holding as a coach will give to the clients how you have to take care of yourself and the practice we are making them to do in a sessions. Daily they has to follow our instructions and daily updating about their life, how the day is changing their life. Every day, day-to-day life change. This is
Absolutely.
most important. That is the reason we required, every person required one life coach.
Yeah. In some form to handhold them and take them to the next
Ye-
step.
Yes.
Thank you so much for having this conversation with me, Hima. So, even when I met you for the first time, also, and now also, I'm reinstating the same thing. I think you're one of the most frank people I've seen. It's like when you think and when you speak, there is no filter in between.
Yes.
Anything you think, you're open enough, honest enough. You've shared so much about your journey. You've spoken all of your thoughts as they come out. It's such a beautiful quality you have as a person. And for people who are watching, I don't know if they might be able to sense it, but I was able to sense so much positivity coming from you as a person. Positivity in terms of the healing that you give for people, but your life approach itself has turned so positive.
Yes. Yes.
So that is so lovable as a quality in you as a person, and I feel really honored, and also I feel a sense of pleasure in having had this conversation with you and having directly received the benefits of your thoughts and your positive energy. So thank you so much for
Thank you. Thank
this
you so much.
interview here, and may we continue to have such conversations and spread more awareness to people. So, any final thoughts you have before we wind up today's session?
Final thoughts is with a lot of good intention. I'm praying to God. Everybody should get these kind of thoughts that they have to work on themselves instead of blaming the world, instead of blaming themselves. Their life is so sad, all these things. Because life is so precious. We know this one, but how we are receiving, how we are spending that quality with ourselves is most important. That I had realized, and I'm praying to God this awareness should created by everyone, and especially women's also, because women's having always two responsibilities. One is father, one is mother-in-law's and father-in-law's husband. So two families leading by the woman only. So they must be strong, and also professional life also. We are like handling with three families: professional, father's family, and mother's family, all these things. So, women's especially, instead of sitting and always struggling that my life is waste, all these things, just take a try of any kind of healing modalities. Give like 2 months or 3 months period only for yourself. It's not like that anybody, because you are the only individual soul in this entire universe. So stay happy and healthy all the time.
Amazing, Hima. And if someone wants to reach you, can we share your Instagram ID in the YouTube link to this video?
Sure, sure. I'll provide you those details.
Superb. So anyone who wants to contact Hima, you can get her Instagram ID in the description to this video. Please do contact her and ensure that you take your journey to becoming a better version of yourself. And so thank you so much for being here, Hima. And thank you so much to all the viewers who have watched this episode of our interviews with healers and coaches. Stay tuned for next week for yet another healer or coach who's going to come and enlighten us and teach us about healing modalities and how they're going to help us in our life. Stay tuned. Thank you so much and take care.